What's going on, guys? In today's video, I'll be remaking Herschel Walker's Heisman campaign in NCAA Revamped. In 1982, Herschel Walker became the second Georgia Bulldog to win the Heisman. His Heisman year came as a junior, where he ran for 1,752 yards and 16 touchdowns, while leading the Georgia Bulldogs to a national championship game against Penn State. In this video, I'll be trying to duplicate his Heisman season, break all of his records, and give you guys some amazing gameplay. Without further ado, let's jump into the video. So we start the game off against Clemson. Clemson is really good on this game, but gotta test. So nice run up the middle, get a couple yards. We're gonna cap off the first drive of the game with a touchdown. Get into the end zone. Very strong running by Herschel Walker. And show a little highlights of getting ready for this first game. But we have a couple more runs on this drive. We end up marching the ball down the field and breaking a lot of runs, having some luck on the ground. We get into the end zone or fall short, but we get in there. Bust this run to the outside, break a couple tackles, and I'm gone. I'm off to the races, showing his speed. Get picked up on my teammate. Break another run to the outside, try to get in the end zone, but fall short. We show the little highlights just so people can see. But, pick up a guy on a block. QB runs it in, sets it in. It gets crushed right there at the very end. But he throws the ball down. So we got a return lined up right here. And I love me some kick returns. Break a tackle, get to the outside, and we're gone. We're off to the races. We can't get caught right there. We're in the end zone for a touchdown. Now I bust another run to the outside, break another tackle, fall down. Right here. 2nd and 3, get into the end zone on the draw play, and we finish the game off with a nice W. Now we're going against my mom's school, the alumni, South Carolina, or the rivals of the Clemson Tigers. First play of the game, we break off a nice run. Now we're here, about to try to get into the end zone, and we do. Touchdown, 12-yard run up the gut. We're down to South Carolina here, down by 10, almost halftime, so we got to throw the ball. Run a nice little route, get a first down. Here we're running in the third quarter, so we got to break. We got to make some stuff happen. We're down by 17, but I get a nice run, gain of like 40 yards on the ground right there. Down by 10 right here. Get into the end zone, and we're making it competitive, 24-21. See if we can come back. Get to outside, run a guy over, and we're gone. We're off to the races. Gonna run. Here we go again, running a little draw. Get first down. 15 yards up the gut. We'll take that every time. Now we're running routes right here. But get throw to Brock Bowers. We're in there for a touchdown. We end up losing that game, so we're 1-1. Now ranked number 12 against North Texas. And we start the game off with me breaking a large run down the field. Can they catch me? They won't. Next play, busted outside. We're going to get to the pylon. Easy. Touchdown. And this might be a stat game for Herschel Walker right here. We get this punt return right here. Good fielding. We make a guy miss, and we're off to the races. Like reading our blocks, and that's how you return punts right there. No flags called, so everything's all good. Now here running GT counter, got the guard pulling, picks up a good block. We get to the outside, make a guy miss, and we break a couple tackles, fall down to the 10-yard line, end up scoring on that drive. And now we're returning another kick. Special teams win championships. You saw that guy just get blown up right there. Actually, wow. But we're gone. Off to the races for another touchdown. And the blocking's doing good on special teams. Looks like a lot of returns this game. And, we're just having a field day right here. We're just, making things happen in the third phase of the game, breaking off large returns. We obviously score on that drive. It's 49-17 now, break a couple tackles. And just tough running to close this game out. Offensive line's doing well, picking up blocks. People are getting pancakes. We're getting in the end zone multiple times. We're running away with this game. But this is a good game to get us on track for the Heisman. And, we need to win that award, obviously, in this challenge. We're replicating the season. We break another tackle, and we fall forward for another touchdown. And we are just blasting them right now. 69-17. I'm returning another punt to just go up. Looks like this one will be getting called back, so they might have survived the 70 ball. But we're playing LSU now at home. They're 3-1. We're 2-1. But, a very tough team nonetheless, regardless of their rank. We're getting into the end zone right here on this play right here. Running screens, nice vision by Herschel, fall forward, break a couple tackles, get down on the 6. We end up scoring, but we're down right here 21-14. run another outside zone, get a couple yards, get about like 15 yards right there. We love that. We really do. All right, so 21-21, 1 second left, fourth quarter. We're going for the Hail Mary. We're going for all the marbles. And we cannot complete the pass, and I can't get it off the tip. But we're in overtime, down by 3. Bust run to the outside, run a guy over. We're falling forward. We're in good shape right here, guys. Break a tackle, and we win the game in overtime. Now we're in Neyland, a.k.a. in Knoxville, playing Tennessee. They're ranked number 25, 5-0. They got some momentum on the road, so it's going to be a tough game. But, we're already in the end zone, and we're breaking more runs to get this game going. We're up 17-0 right now in the third quarter. Looks like we're trying to put this game on cruise control, starting to feed Herschel Walker a little bit more, getting more yards. Tennessee ends up scoring, making it a competitive and interesting game, down by 10. But we're breaking off runs like that left and right. What can you do? Again, we get another run. We're about to find the end zone right here. Go up 3 possessions. Tennessee's still trying to make it interesting, man. They really are. But they obviously can't stop us on offense, and we're going to close this game out. Now we're playing against Missouri, 1-4. They're not having a great of a season, as you can tell with their corners getting ran off like that. Out here catching routes again, breaking more tackles. Just got to show the hands. And then we take another run to the house, or presumably to the house. Then we have another screen right here. Going to get that dude blocked. And that number 63, man, he's always putting people on their back. We're going to find only 3 on that possession, but we break a tackle right here, and then we're off to the races. And we hopefully have enough top-end speed to close it out, and we do. We do. Now 7-20. They're still in the game, but, special teams, how we get down on special teams, man. Break a couple tackles, and we're off to the races. Right there, just showing his versatility. I'm over here returning kicks, and looks like that's one of his specialties. Break another tackle. And another tackle, and we're in the end zone. We're running away with this game. We're going to close it out. Run up the middle, fall forward for another touchdown, and we handle Missouri. Now we're playing against Vanderbilt. We're already up 17-0 before I've really done much. But now we get our first real carry of the game, and we break it off for 23 yards. Going to get the ball again, get to the outside, outrun the corner. We're going to find the corner of the end zone for a touchdown, up by 24. Now, Vanderbilt has slowly started to come back. It's 27-15, but they know what they're going to do. They're going to give me the ball because they know I'm going to get in the end zone to find a way to make it happen. All right, now we're at 41-15. We end up scoring and finishing the game off, and we get a couple runs to close this game out, pad those stats a little bit. Now we're playing against Florida in the biggest outdoor cocktail party, and what a way to make a statement by getting to the outside against your main rival and just taking it to the house on the opening kickoff. Raining down here in Jacksonville, but that's not stopping us. We're going to make it happen on special teams. We love special teams. Favorite phase. 10-7, low competitive here in the second quarter. We're going to get things going with this counter, get to the outside. Got good blocking on the perimeter, making people miss, getting those extra yards, gain of 27. Now we got to run up the middle. We're going to find the end zone for a touchdown. We're up by 10. Again, just running up the middle, getting yards, and, making guys miss, breaking tackles, bumping forward, and we're going to find almost end zone. We end up closing out against Florida. And now we're playing FCS East, and we can't lose this game, right? This is one of those SEC games. They just hand you in the season, just a freebie win, and we break this return for the touchdown. Now we're going to get to the outside, and we just cut it up the middle, getting in the end zone. Another run right here. Let's see if we can find Pater, get tackled by the safety, but we're going to find it on the next run, touchdown. Punt return right here, again to the outside. I'm just too fast. Fall down for a gain of 56 on the return. Up by 21. Early fourth quarter, we're going to get this ball to the outside. Looks like it might be coming back, but we're going to find the end zone. Ends up being a defensive penalty, so now we're up 7-45. We're going to find the end zone once again right here, and we end up closing that team out. Now we're playing against another rival, the Auburn Tigers in Auburn. And we're, start the game off with a run of 22nd, too. Get to the outside, touchdown. Run another counter, and we're going to just try to find it. Make that guy miss. The safety looks foolish, and we're in for another touchdown. Catching the ball, doing everything, scoring as we like to do. And now we're running more counters. And it looks like the guard just kind of threw us forward. Wouldn't you imagine that? Run another counter outside zone, and, man, the vision of Herschel Walker is very impressive. Run another counter right here. Got the guard pulling. And we end up beating Auburn. Now we're playing against Kentucky, who's 2-8. We dropped in the polls, ranked number 3, but we're going to make a statement in this game against the weak Kentucky squad. And they're showing how weak they are by Herschel just breaking all kinds of tackles. End up closing out against Kentucky. Not much to really see there, but we're going against Georgia Tech in Atlanta against our rivals and break it off with a run to start the game. get a couple runs going, try to put the game on my back as a junior against our rivals. That's what you want. 20-7. They're making it interesting. But we're going to get in the end zone right here again. Go up by 27 or 20. Get this counter to the outside. Break a tackle. Get pushed out of bounds pretty hard. But, we're going to finish this drive off, get in the end zone, make it a commanding lead, 34-14 in the fourth quarter. So we're just trying to close it out right here. And we do that by finding the turbo and getting loose to the outside and getting in the end zone, closing that game out. It's 41-14. Get out of our own end zone to close this out. And we end up beating Georgia Tech. Now we're playing against LSU in the SEC Championship. Rematch of a game earlier in the season, ranked number 12, so it looks like they went hot. But we're ranked number 2, so we want a chance to play for a natty ourselves. So we're going to, play well, and we take care of them. And we got Ohio State in the national championship in the Rose Bowl. It's been a close competitive game. It's 14-10 in the third quarter, but we finally find some success on the ground by getting to the outside, getting us up the field. We need to score on this possession because Ohio State has a dynamic offense, but we, get to the outside, fall down, get tackled. Got to get in the end zone right here, really kind of take more of a commanding lead and, give us some breathing room, give the defense some breathing room. We're up by 11. Now it's 21-18, so thank God we scored on the last possession. Ohio State's making this really interesting, but we get, some breathing room. Ohio State's down in the last.